Hey guys, Tychondrous here doing another toy review. Now this is something I picked up off of eBay, so I'm not sure when it was actually released over here. Well, I picked it up from England, so I'm not sure when it was released in England. But this is, essentially what it is a Chap May set, but over in England, in Argos, they're called Chad Valley. And so this is like a one of the Dino Valley sets, and it's for the twin-bladed large helicopter. I'm not sure exactly what the name of the type of helicopter is. I think Chinook is what it is, but I could be completely wrong on that. But I picked it up for fairly cheap on eBay, and I said I'd do. Well, the reason I picked it up because I wanted it in this particular color scheme because it matches the old G.I. Joe, or not G.I. Joe, the old Action Force Z-Force color pattern. So I was thinking of using it with my the old vintage Z-Force base. So I picked it up for that purpose, and I decided I'd do a quick video review of it. So I'll go through all the stuff it comes with. So it comes with these little baby dinosaurs, which are quite hilarious because, let me just bring the camera in a bit better for it so you can see them a bit better in the light. These are basically knockoff recasts of the small dinosaurs that came with the Jurassic Park figures, like the what are they called, the hatchlings. They're basically the hatchlings from the Jurassic Park figures. So you got the Triceratops one and a T-Rex one. Then comes with these kind of step ladder. Comes with this stick that's supposed to be a torch, because you can see the top is supposed to be on fire. It comes with two figures, which is this guy, kind of radio operator pilot type guy. He's actually quite a good figure, even though I think these, technically they might be like either remolds or reuses of, you know, kind of actually I think they're the decent ones, because some of the figures that I've seen that uses the Chap May mold are really kind of they look really cheap, and you can tell that they're even cheaper knockoffs than what they actually are. But it comes with this kind of cool looking figure. Pretty sure this guy's based on one of the Jurassic Park figures, like the Dino Trackers. And then you got another guy, which is this guy, which is kind of like a adventure looking guy. He's kind of cool sculpt. He has pretty weird red glasses, but he looks pretty cool. It also comes with these kind of rope hook things that you can attach onto the vehicle and have it carrying the net, so you can kind of hook this on to this section on the vehicle. But it came with this one as well, but this one's actually kind of broken. It was supposed to be connected in 3 sections, but this one seems to have broken over time, so that's not a big deal. It was mainly for the helicopter I picked up. Comes with this large, it's not a Velociraptor, it's actually supposed to be Deinonychus. So it has the sickle toes like a Velociraptor, but they were actually bigger than a Velociraptor. I have this figure before already as part of another set, and then it comes with this big green net for capturing your dinosaur in. The other two things it comes with, which I find hilarious, is this pretty much standard club with kind of spikes in it, because who wouldn't need a club when you're beating the crap out of dinosaurs? And this kind of what would you call it? It's like a grabby stick, but it's kind of like, you know, for holding the back, even though it looks like it's made out of a bit of timber. For, you know, for dinosaur hunters, you'd think they'd be using, you know, something like a stainless steel type thing or some sort of steel, but they've made these improvised weapons out of just wooden bits of trees and stuff. Main reason I think they just reused those weapons is because they used to be part of, I think, the Bone Age Chap May line, which are the ones with all the cavemen and stuff, so they just basically threw in a bunch of weapons that sort of match with the theme. But the main thing is this awesome helicopter. So you got a winch on the side here, which actually does work, but you have to kind of, yeah, you can lower and raise. You have this sliding door, on the side. If we can just bring it into focus. Bear with me a second. So it has a sliding door, it has a big giant Dino Valley symbol on it, which is kind of annoying. I thought it might have been a sticker, I might have been able to take it off and just put on a Z-Force one, but it's actually painted on. When I got it, these rotors were actually separate. You have a handle at the top here. You see the two rotors. As far as I know, there was a version of this, these two lights here, that you could press buttons up here and they had lights and sounds on, but this one doesn't have any lights and sounds. So these, I'm sure these would light up on the light and sounds one, and this was the speaker for all the audio stuff. To access the cockpit, you just pull out the front piece. As you can see, I have a Firefly figure piloting the helicopter at the moment, because it will fit most 2 3/4" G.I. Joe figures, so it is quite handy for that. And it just clips back into place. And then on the opposite side, if I just bring my camera back a bit so I can flip it around, I'll probably knock everything over while I'm doing this. It doesn't have an opening door on the opposite side. It doesn't even have any deco really on the opposite side. It just, like on the opposite side to this section is painted white, so they just completely left it blank. It does look really cool. And for the final thing on it, which is really cool, when I knock everything over, it actually has an opening rear door access. So actually, if I just pull it up, you can see inside it goes quite far in. I know they've reused this mold a few times with the Soldier Force as well, and they've had like ATVs and small little buggies inside it. But as I said, I specifically wanted this colour scheme for it. You also have a little kind of stand there for figures. They don't actually connect into the thing because they don't have any foot pegs, but I think they just kind of can easily stand, or you can have them hold the door while standing. But it's quite a good, awesome helicopter. They usually turn up on eBay every so often. Sometimes they do turn up on eBay, but they're missing the rotor blades or they're missing the front canopy piece. So I was just lucky that I picked up this one, which had all the trimmings and all the bits for it. If you do see them, I do recommend picking them up. As I said, it has this cool sliding door as well. You can just slide quite far over and get access to the inside. As I said, I picked it up mainly for my Z-Force stuff. So at some point when I pick up some of the more Z-Force figures, I'm going to kit it out with some of the figures and probably have maybe one of the Z-Force small bikes, the Ram remolds, basically inside it. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed the review. As I always say, click like on the video if you liked it, click to subscribe to my channel if you want to, and feel free to comment on the video as well. Hope you enjoyed this little quick review of the Chad Valley, I think it was called the Chad Valley Giant Dino Hunter Giant Helicopter is the name of it. So there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed this review.